wait a sec till people get on.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Hi, man.
Thanks for showing up.
Do you have our contact phone number?
Oh, yeah.
Or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're
All right.
connected.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out.
You ready?
They're popping on. We got one on. We got 5.
And 8 of my lonely one.
27.
Okay. All right, guys. So I had something to say real quick because these pictures behind me are not just pictures.
No, buddy, it's hot.
Keegan,
grade
step back.
Today's first day of school. First grade, and I
So my kids do everything with me, and they're used to it, all right? Or I'm used to it. So I wanted to shout out a quick message real quick to all of these dads that were unable to be with us today, but they sent me all of these pictures, okay? Every one of these dads down here personally sent me their picture and said, could you please add me to your message? And they are a part of our message. This isn't just for Oklahoma. This is for all fathers, okay? I wanted to make something very clear. And I wanted to introduce you guys to some of my friends, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
These are my friends.
All right, let's talk about it.
This is my best friend, Robert Griesland in New York. Okay, I visit his family every year. I met him through the Father's Rights Movement, and we go to New York every summer to spend my family with his family. And this is his son that he's not allowed to be a dad to.
Looks pretty happy to me there.
They have the most amazing relationship.
Oh, really? I bet it'd be more amazing if they got to hang out more, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So I'm gonna get through these dads, and I'm not gonna cry, but I just want you to know that
No crying in baseball.
all of you dads mean the world to your kids. But now you've touched the lives of others who you didn't know, okay? I don't personally know you, but I've talked to you. This dad right here lives in Mississippi. His name's Jason. This is his son, who he's not allowed to, I don't think he's seen in months, okay? This is his mother. He has a very loving and supportive family, all right? This is a soldier in the U.S. Oklahoma Army National Guard. We went on one of the hardest deployments that our state has ever faced as a National Guard soldier, and this is his beautiful daughter that I see doting pictures and videos of all the time, who cannot be an equal shared parent to his daughter, okay? This is a dad in another country, all right? This is a dad in Shawnee. I talk to this man every day. I've had this man at my house, okay? I've met this man's children. This dad flew from Oregon. I've had events that this dad has come to multiple times. This dad is in another country, okay? And they go on and they continue, and you'll see them all across. I know these dads. I personally have listened to their stories. They've cried with me. I've had some of these dads have sat at my dining room table and I've fed these dads. I have a dad living at my house right now because I found out on Father's Day he was homeless, and we don't have any homeless shelters in Oklahoma for families where fathers are still involved. So I moved him into my home, okay?
They do have for mothers.
But they do have for mothers. We have homeless shelters here in all
Linda
states.
Steele, typically what happens when a mother can't afford her children? What happens with the mom?
She gets welfare,
First,
eighth
the
section.
state's going to try to step in and help her, right? Help was the key word in that. More or less, they're going to support her by giving her housing, by giving her food stamps, giving the children Medicaid, doing it whatever they can. However, if it happens to a dad, now you're neglectful. That's these dads' stories.
What happens to a dad who can't afford his kids based on what the judge says or a court order or a child support order says?
You lose them.
Yeah.
You go to
lose
jail
them.
for non-payment.
You're being told you're inadequate. But yet that doesn't happen to
You're
moms.
deadbeat.
Hold on, before I answer your guys' questions, there's one dad that really means a lot to me, okay? I served with this father. I was on a gun line with this father. This dad sends me videos of what the mother says to the children. This dad, okay?
The Amazon guy
Thank
likes
you,
what we're
Amazon.
doing. Amazon Prime, he loves
Go
fathers.
Amazon driver!
Yeah.
Okay, so this dad I'm about to show you just got home from a deployment not too long ago. Wife splits up. They had some infidelity issues, okay? And I posted videos of this woman telling her kids that dad wants a paternity test because he doesn't think you're his, and the child was 6 years old. This man is the most loving, doting father. He caught the biggest fish I've ever seen in my whole life. He sent me the pictures. I posted it for you guys. This is this father, okay? Sergeant Perry. Sergeant Perry is one of the best dads I've ever met, and he is our neighbor, okay?
Neighbor?
Our neighbor, yes. He lives in the state of Oklahoma. He serves his country. He's an honorable man. He loves his children. And above all, he was a child who was adopted, who said, I want to grow up and show my children I love them. And now he's alienated. Sergeant Perry, we don't have a lot of emotional talks together, but the things that I've seen you go through is things that I would have never expected a good, innocent person to go through. A soldier, a father, a protector, a provider, a loving.
That's their honking. FedEx.
FedEx.
We got.
Quiet like the Amazon guy. Jeez, FedEx guy.
But I wanted you guys to know and understand that we know these dads. Last year, August 17th, 2019, I went to New York and I stood with this dad, right? This dad right here lived in a car so that he could see his children until he was able to afford a place and lived in a car across from where he worked. Ernesto, I'm talking about you. Man, I'm coming to see you this week.
Boom.
Okay? This dad right here, those are my friends, okay? These are your friends. These are your brothers. These are your sons. This man right here furnished a house for a dad with me. The first house we ever furnished, he showed up. Don't sit here and tell me these men aren't good fathers. I watched them sacrifice. I listened to their tears right here, just like that. Derek in Texas. I've seen that face, not just from coming home from a deployment, but from not being able to see your daughter, okay? These men are our friends. These men are our co-workers, are our brothers, are our uncles, are our fathers.
A lot of them are stepdads. A lot of them are stepdads too, aren't they?
Lots of them. But they wanted, and it's not that they don't love their stepchildren, they love the ability to be a father, okay? Listen to that out loud. Men love the ability to be able to care, love, nurture, protect, and provide. But they want to do it for their own kids too, not everybody else's. They want to be able to love, protect, nurture, and raise their own children, not just be stepdads. There's nothing wrong with being a stepdad. There's everything wrong with saying that's good enough, because it's not. It's not to your kids, and it's not to you. That's why we stand out here. That's why we bring it to the courthouse that took it from us. This might not have been the building you went to, but there's millions of dollars running through buildings just like this. It just has a different county name on it.
Yep.
Different county name, same story. That's why we're here. These men are our friends, are our fathers, are our neighbors, are our brothers, and we're not treating them as such. So, Sergeant Perry, this one was for you today, man.
Woo! That was emotional.